Greetings for the Eccentric Man, and tonight we're going to play a game with Colin. We didn't get a chance to play at the November Pain tournament because I had to drop out and we had uneven numbers, so I dropped out and just sort of T.O'd it for that. And then Colin had a good game with his French and won the tournament. So I thought it might be nice to pit my 1,000 point army against Colin's and see how it does. Colin's running into French again, which was a really good little list at the time. 1,000 points, it's 2 rifle platoons, and what it actually works out as is he's got a first lieutenant, a second lieutenant, he's got 4 units of inexperienced French infantry, they're the little ones over there, 5-man units, he's got a medium anti-tank gun, which comes free, or one of the, yeah,
comes free.
Then 2 Char B1s, which are really quite tasty little tanks, and then 2 regular Senegalese units, and the armoured car. The armoured car is fully enclosed, and the Senegalese are tough fighters.
Yep.
So yeah, quite a tough little army there, and that's all set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice. 12 dice. Missed one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 dice.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that runs. Let's go through. So
I'm
running 1,000 points of Italians, 1 rifle platoon. I've got a first lieutenant and his mate. I've got a veteran sniper. I've got a medium mortar and spotter. Must get the spotter out, I've just noticed I haven't got him. I've got 2 veteran elite late war parachute units. Both of them have got Panzerfaust, and they've got 4 submachine guns in each unit. I've then got 2, what these will be is regular infantry, 9-man squads with an LMG in each. And then I've got a regular truck with a medium machine gun, a regular 75-18 semi-vent, and the L640 light tank, which goes into the armoured car slot with recce, and it's got an auto cannon. So that's the Italians, 10 dice, 1,000 points. There were 3 scenarios at the tournament. First was meeting engagement, second was key positions, and third was demolition. We've rolled up tonight and it's going to be meeting engagement. So we're just going to go into turn 1. So this was my Italian army for the tournament. It was designed for the 3 scenarios. One was meeting engagement, kill as many people. One was key positions, holding them. And then the other one was for the demolition. Key features, the Italian have the Avanti Soavara rule, which is if I'm 3 dice up, I get +2 leadership. And if I'm 3 dice down, I get -2 leadership. So therefore what the aim is to try and make the army a little bit more solid, and that you don't lose dice early on. So I've got 2 units of 9 regulars. The parachutists are fanatics, veterans, and there's 6 in each group. Snipers are veterans, trucks veteran. The semi-vent is 9 front, vulnerable at the sides. The L640 is 8+, and the armoured car and recce. Officers first lieutenant and veteran. Mortars medium, regular, but they hide behind something normally. So you're hoping that the army stays around a little bit longer. It hasn't got too many small drops which can get taken out quickly. The fanatics don't test until there are 2 men left, and then they take the test. So it gives them a bit of staying power. So that's the idea. For the scenarios, the parachutists were going to be in the truck, outflank, zap on, and to either go for demolition and take the base out, or to actually get objectives from the flank. It moves quite quick, the truck, and the parachutists are quite tricky to deal with, and they've got 2 Panzerfausts each. So that was a theory, to use them as outflanks or to race to the objective. 1 unit might get caught up jumping out, but there was a second unit to jump out. They're units of 6, the truck can take 12. It's veteran, so it has got a bit better chance of coming on from reserve on the flanks with the -1. So that was the theory behind the army. So we're in turn 1, and we've started to bring on the Italians. They're trying to take a little bit of cover. So they're running behind the houses. And we've got the little L640 over here that's come on. It took a shot at the armoured car, at the armoured personnel carrier, but didn't hit. And then Colin's brought on his Charby to take a shot at my veteran parachutists. And he's going to have a look at that and see if he can take them out. There's quite a lot of weapons on the Charby, like a light howitzer, a light anti-tank gun, and a medium machine gun. So he's going to have a good shoot at with that.
It's a 6, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah? 6?
Yep.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Between the houses?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
5. Close then.
Yeah, it was.
That one, it's got to be a 6, isn't it?
6 for that. Yep.
I think it's got to be soft cover, moved, same thing.
Yep.
Exactly the same. Exactly the same. 6 again.
Yep, 6 again. Rolled off it.
Did roll off it. And the machine guns.
6s followed by 6s. No.
No, it's the same, isn't it? It's over half
Moved
range,
4,
moved,
long range
soft cover.
5, soft cover 6s, yeah.
6s. 6s with the machine gun?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nope. So we sigh of relief. So we've rolled on the rolled on the summer vent, and the summer vent is going to take a shot at the Charby. So I reckon it's going to be 6s again, isn't it? Got to be 6s. Moved 4, long range 5, soft cover. Well, will you get soft cover from that? Probably not from yours, because you're such a big one. So I would say a 5 on that one.
Okay.
3. No.
Good thought. You got machine guns on that thing. On the summer vent.
Okay, the Charby's come on, and he's going to take a shot, lobbing an artillery shot, needing a 6 on top of the summer vent.
And I'm going to fire the light anti-tank at the summer vent.
Alright, so 6s for your lob.
Yep, 6 for lob, and the machine guns will be on the men.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, 6 for the lob.
6 for the lob.
Nope.
Nope.
6 is for the straight shot.
6 for the straight shot.
Nope.
Nope.
And lots of machine guns, and they're going to be lots.
6s followed by 6s.
6s. No, 6s, isn't it?
Is it within 36?
Yeah, alright, I think so.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah.
Yep. 6s.
6s.
No.
None.
I haven't had anything yet.
No.
So, I'll whack me.
So all units are on at the end of turn 1, and the French are advancing across towards the village. The Charbies have taken shots at the summer vent and missed, and the French inexperienced infantry have run up into the building because they think it's safe. It probably is, actually. The Italians advanced up on the right flank with the truck and have taken the centre here, trying to hug the cover. And the parachutists are off and up on the left flank. So you're going to move into turn 2, and let's have some of the killing start.
Machine gun at the little fellas.
Alright.
Because I can't really see much else. Although I could spray the sniper.
Yeah,
It
well, there we
seems
go.
sensible. We'll
First
do that.
dice out is Colin's, so he's just deciding on what he's going to do with his dices.
Yep.
Right, so 5s are needed.
5
5 on the lob.
5 on the lob.
5 on the lob?
Nope.
Nope.
5
On the anti-tank gun?
on the anti-tank gun. Yes.
Yep.
We've hit you.
Right.
It's not so good though. That's a 4, 3,
Airline 7.
7. It's a possibility.
Yep.
So it's a 4.
I think so.
4. Ready?
You're long range, aren't you?
Yes, so down 3. So it's 4. 4, 5, 4 is a.
Oh, right, yeah, so you're on a 3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Nopes.
So
So,
it's just
a pin. And the 5 machine guns at the sniper.
This has got to be 6.
Long, yeah, 6 of all 6 again, yep.
3 6s.
3 6s now, there's a possibility.
I'll just hit one. That's all I want to do. Nope.
No. Next dice out was the Italian. So the Italian first lieutenant has done a snap to, and he's snapped to the summer vent, and that's passed its leadership test, so it's lost its pin. And he's going to take a shot with the mortar, and the mortar's going to take a shot at the medium anti-tank gun. So we'll give that a go. So rolling dice. This is 5 needed for the summer vent. No, 4 needed for the summer vent, because it's long range and it's at your big tank.
Yeah.
2. Carruthers. Carruthers.
We're not
Next up, mortar taking a shot at the anti-tank, needing a 6.
And the 2.
Another 2. So medium anti-tank has passed its leadership test, lost its pin, and it's taken a shot at the sum event.
So
5s,
I think
long range 4s, soft cover 5s.
5 on the front. Ready?
5 on the front. I am ready.
6.
That's a 6.
That's a hit, and is it going to penetrate?
I'm a 9 on the front.
Yeah, I know you are, you swine. And I'm only 4 then, aren't I?
You are only 4.
Ready?
Yep.
Nope.
No.
So it's bounced off, but it's not a pin.
But it's a pin. Yep. So,
4 6s in effect, Ken.
yep, 2 troops have jumped out and taken 2 pins. So they've moved is a 4. Long range for the Panzerfaust 5. And the 2 pins takes them up to 6s, followed by 6s. But
yeah, okay, yeah.
are we going to take a shot, or are we going to hope for the first dice out next turn? I think we're going to hope for the first dice out next turn. But I'm going to shoot the machine guns into the building.
Okay.
So let's have a look what we got. So into turn 2, wasn't it?
So, yeah.
Into turn 2, the parachutists has moved up to the hedge, and the Senegalese have debussed from their armoured carrier, and lined the wall, took a shot at them, put a pin on them, and we got the sniper killed off one of the men on the anti-tank gun. Little tanks down here have missed everything, and the sum event took a hit. Well, got a shot on it, but it didn't penetrate, so took 1 pin. My ploy with the fanatical parachutists has not worked quite well. They've taken 3 pins. Colin shot them with the guys in the house. Shot them with the Senegalese. They got a shot at long range, and then he decided he needed to move his Char B to get rid of them before I fired off the big one. What I'm hoping for is first dice out next turn could give me a Panzerfaust into the side of the thing there. It's going to be a leadership test on a 7. Then I could lose 1 pin and I'll have 2 pins. I might get within 6 inches of the Sharby. It's 9 on side, but so we don't know whether we'll do anything to it. But we'll see. So yeah, going into turn 2 should be into turn 3? Into turn 3 should be an interesting turn. So first dice out was Italians. Passed the leadership test, lost 1 pin, so we're up close, and we need 5s to hit. Roll me 4.
Yep.
A 5.
Okay.
So Panzerfausts are 6.
So you need a 3 plus.
3 plus. 2.
Dump.
Dink.
So I have a pin.
You have a pin.
I presume because you hit me.
Yep.
That was
so close, but yet so far. Turn 3, there's been a bit of shooting around. The little L640 took a shot and killed the artillery piece, which was lucky. Sharby's moved up, and Colin decided to lob, needing a 6, so I decided to stay up, and he rolled a 6 and took out 4 of the Italian infantry, which was not good. Of course, you saw the Panzerfaust miss on that side. I advanced my truck up and took a shot at the people in the house, put another pin on. The Senegalese have moved up and killed one of the parachutists. That tank is still alive, sadly. Rallied the sum event, needed to do it. They had 3 pins, got rid of the 3 pins. No target for the mortar now because the anti-tank gun's been killed. Parachutists over here, I went to move them forward, failed their leadership test. They only needed an 8, but they went down. So was quite useful because it saved them from getting shot up by the armoured car. So they've got 3 pins there, haven't they? 3 pins to lose, which is a bit harsh. Moved up the unit there. These are regular infantry in this game, so moved them up and moved the officer up to try and get some movement in. Sniper put an extra shot on the Senegalese over there, which did help.
It did.
They did have one -1 penalty on there. So yeah, moving into turn 4. Let's see. We're dice-wise, Italians are 1 up.
You are.
I don't think that's going to last this turn. So let's have a look. Into turn 4. Right, so the Sharbies have all moved and fired. So I thought it was a safe to move up my Semavent. And I'm going to take a shot at the Charbie on the side. I need a 5. There's a 4. That was close.
Close.
So we've moved the L640 up there. I needed to take a leadership test to move. Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
So because it's a single man turret, did a leadership test, passed it. Up to the wall to take a shot at the armoured car. Looking at it, I need 5s. Yep, got 1. So you're 7 on the front. I'm a 2.
Yep.
So 5 to glance, 6 to penetrate.
Yep.
That's a 1. End of turn 4, and it's been a bit of a change around of fortune for the Italians. The mortar took a shot at the Senegalese that were behind the wall and scored a 6. Took them below the size required for a leadership test, and they disappeared, which was quite useful. The sniper took out the first lieutenant. His man stayed with him. The little tank has come out, taken a shot and hit the armoured carrier and put 1 pin on it. Some event did miss the Charbie, which was a bit sad really. Over here we saw that the paratroopists killed the inexperienced squad in there, and the truck reversed back, took a shot at the Senegalese, and I rolled 6s followed by 6s followed by 6 and killed the officer this time. So not only have they lost the LMG to a critical, they've lost the officer to a critical now as well. Don't know whether the truck will survive with that little Charbie 1. We'll see what it's going to do. The paratroopers out the back there, and we could get a few hits on the Semavent. So end of turn 4, moving into turn 5. Still to play for. Dice wise, we've got 3 kills to the Italians and none to the French just yet. Dice out for the Italians, and we're going to take a shot with a Semavent at the Charbie. I need a 4. It's still going to be a 9 on the side. That's the good thing about Charbies. They are built like a brick house. Yeah. So who did that? Brick house. Good in the gang.
No, I was thinking more. What was the other?
Good in the gang.
No.
Wasn't Lionel Richie.
No.
Oh well.
No.
Have to have a look at that. So some event is going to take a shot, and it needs a 4 to kill. Well, not a 4 to kill. 4 to hit.
Try again.
I don't know what I've rolled.
You got a 3 cocked on a tree.
Cocked on a 3?
Yeah.
Cocked on a tree.
Cocked on a tree.
I cocked on a... Oh no, I'm not going to do it because I'll get told off.
Yay!
Yep, so that's a hit.
Okay, so you've got 5 on a 9.
Okie doke.
Need a 5.
3.
Boing.
But
so,
a pin.
You got me a pin. You did.
Got a pin. Got a pin.
That could be crucial.
I'll take that as a moral victory. Colin decided to shoot with his inexperienced troopies behind the wall against these. So that's hard cover and down. So that's 6s followed by 6s. So he rolled a 6 followed by a 6. 1 6, and then he rolled another 6, and then he rolled another 6 to kill, and then he rolled another 6 for exceptional. 4 6s in a row, and took out the NCO.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to take a leadership test. And I was 3 dice up, but oh yeah, I'm still 3 dice up. So I'm plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah, chance of surviving.
Yeah, plus 2. Oh, hang on, I'm going to have to work out the numbers. Hard maths there. So we've worked out that I need a 7 to survive. I don't know what I rolled there. 2.
3.
3.
So they're fine.
Yep. So he survives.
Wow.
It's turn 5, and the Italian parachute unit is hanging on by its teeth. Some bad dice. I had Avanti Soali up because I'm 3 dice up, and the parachuters still failed their leadership test and went down. The regular unit in the middle only had 1 pin, and they failed their test and went down. They rolled 11, which is a real shame. The sniper, what did he take a shot at?
Cool.
Yeah, didn't kill D. Put a pin on them. Put a pin on the middle. This one's targeted by the mortar now. Needs a 5 if it doesn't move, but it's got 1 pin from the Semovent that hit it. The Senegalese went down because they didn't want to get shot by the truck. That reversed round the corner. And the parachutists also have gone round and taken a shot at the Senegalese as well. We're going to play round the mulberry bush with the Charby over on this side. So looking up, it's still 3 dice to the Italians as we go into turn 6. Oh yeah, and 3 pins on the armoured carrier, which is a bonus. So let's see what we get in turn 6.
Should be 1 more somewhere.
So at turn 6, Semovent put another pin on. I had some outstanding shooting from the little truck here. Killed 2 of the Senegalese and they failed their leadership test. However, at the end of the turn it does disappear. Wherever it is. So there's a dice for you.
Okay.
But they did take somebody out for their dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over here, Senegalese passed the test and they've run into the house to keep safe. This guy went down to keep himself safe as well. We put some more pins on with the L640 on the armoured carrier, so that's not going to go anywhere. Officers have moved back here to be a bit of safety. Troops here are hiding behind the house to get hard cover. So we're going to see if it goes into turn 7.
Well, we're turn 6 now.
No, I think we've done 6.
No, it's 5. That was 5.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought we'd done 5.
Okay.
I'll check the videos, and that was the end of turn 6. So 4, 5, or 6, and we go into turn 7.
No,
a 1, and it finishes.
Well done.
4 dice. 4 dice to 2. Italians take a win, which I was very surprised at. So thank you very much, Colin. Really,
that was
tricky game.
Yeah.
Some really bad dice results for us, for both at some stage.
Yeah.
But I think the luck just turned the last couple of turns for the Italians. Well, interesting game, and the planning of the army seemed to work quite well. I didn't give away dice, which was good. Although I did try to at the beginning. I had some really poor rolls, and there was an awful lot of French dice coming out in a row, giving Colin the initiative early on. The parachute units really did hold out really well with the veteran fanatic, and he was really worried about them with the 2 Panzerfaust because they could do damage to his armoured car, his armoured carrier, and also to the Charby ones. Appalling shooting from both of us really with the tanks. I couldn't penetrate. Colin couldn't penetrate them. But the one thing was being able to put a pin on the Charby was quite useful because the one-man turret did cause him difficulties during the game. A number of times he failed that on 2 vital occasions at least, which meant it gave me the initiative. Later in the game, a little bit of favour towards me. Certainly with the 6 from the mortar to take out the Senegalese. That really helped on that flank. Getting the little L640 across, I passed all my one-man turret leadership tests, which was really useful, and then that put a stop to the carrier, giving it a number of pins each time, because I was knocking it stunned and putting 2 additional pins on it, so that was quite good. That stopped that one from moving. Yep, so some really good exceptional shots. Colin getting the 4 6s in a row to take out my officer was pretty good, and I got the two exceptional kills on his Senegalese, taking out the LMG and then taking out the officer, which was quite nice. So yeah, enjoyed the game. I was surprised at the end to be so many dice up, really. 4-2, which was quite surprising. Yeah, good fun taking the Italians. I do like them. Have to get a game perhaps where I'm on the defender side so I can put out my defences. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep tuned. There should be another video coming along soon. Not quite sure what it's going to be. Could be a review and build of the Warlord's British paratroop Tetrac tank. That'll probably be the next one coming up. Give it a little thumbs up if you liked it. Please share and subscribe if you haven't already. So look forward to seeing the next one. Take care. Bye.